people in this room are here. And so what I'm saying is these systemic structural things are very different from an individual saying, I don't like you because you look funny and you stink, right? And what happens is people who benefit from structural privilege, the most obvious and overt instance of structural racism being transatlantic slavery. People who can enslave another group of people just based on what they look like. Or people today who benefit in millions of different ways from characterizing, say, Muslims as inherently stupid, backward, savage. It doesn't matter that Iraq had a legal code in which women and slaves had some rights about 5,000 years before America had it. We can still characterize those people as stupid because there's profit in it. And the average person profits psychologically. And that's why you get people to buy in. Even people whose grandparents came from Africa and the Caribbean, I hear them talking about Polish people now. You know, little Jamaican kids saying, bloody Polish people. And I'm just like, are you smoking? But there's a psychological benefit from having someone to shit on in a capitalist country. And that's individual. The collective is top down and it's about profit, it's about economics, it's about power. And that, in terms of solving problems with different communities, that is related to international politics. I'm not greatly hopeful in terms of, I believe, the change of the way, particularly people of African and Caribbean and even Asian origin are treated in this country, is directly related to the positions of their countries of origin and the political standing of those countries in the world. As much as we might want to pretend, those of us that are Caribbean, that we don't come from Africa, that's fine, you can keep doing that. But until the countries that you originate from have some real power in the world, you'll always be perceived as a beggar and a leper and you can be dismissed. So there's that issue of understanding your relationship with your diaspora as well, about solving issues. Because Chinese people are not here having a lot of these issues that we're having today. And there's a very good reason for that, because if you do things in Chinatown, there'll be very real political and economic consequences. But anyway, so I think it's important that we don't allow the two things to be deliberately confused, which they always are.
Hello everyone, and maximum respect for the people on the panel for the way you've been speaking. Unfortunately, it's not a question, but I promise you it will be quick. It's difficult when it's just questions because, but I'll say that in a second. First of all, I just want to reiterate that these people are pioneers. Yeah? What they're doing is pioneering. Yeah? They are showing us what we need to do. When people are asking the panel, what should we do about this, what should we do about that, I feel like saying, bruv or sister, you know the answer already. Yeah? If you're actually discussing, because seriously, what we've heard from these people and other people is enough. You now know enough to go nuts. Yeah? You know enough to go crazy, to smash